Hi, I'm Captain Mike Wheeler from the Park Forest Fire Department. I would like to talk to you today about ways to keep your home safe and warm this winter. While heating devices may help you feel cozy and warm, they can become extremely dangerous if used improperly. Statistics have shown that most of these fires involve the use of space heaters, and most could be prevented just by following some very simple rules. When you're using a space heater, never plug it into an extension cord. You can overheat the extension cord and it can melt the wiring and actually start a fire. Plug it directly into a wall outlet. When you place your space heater, keep it at least 36 inches away from any combustible items, curtains, blankets, beds, to prevent fire. Many of the newer space heaters now will shut off when they're tipped over, but many of the older ones won't, and we need to make sure that that's safe. Be careful not to place them in the path of travel where somebody could bump into it and get burned. If you find that the cord has been damaged, if you feel the cord and it starts getting hot when it's being used, it's time to replace it and get a new one. Okay, before you relax in front of that fireplace, make sure that you have it inspected and checked out by a licensed service person. Birds and squirrels have been known to build nests in the chimney, and when that happens, carbon monoxide can back up into the house and cause some serious problems or even death. Use a sturdy fireplace screen and only seasoned dry firewood. Make sure that the damper is open, and when you're through for the evening, make sure that you take the ashes, the hot ashes, and take them outside. Never leave them inside the house until they're cool. And if you place them outside, don't put them in your garage, don't put them up against a wall. We have had fires that have started with the hot ashes up against a wall in an attached garage. So make sure that you keep those ashes outside the house. This also goes true as far as your furnace. Make sure that you have it inspected annually and that you clean your filters frequently. As far as the oven, we have had people who, when they've had problems with their heat, they've used their oven to try and heat their house. This is a very, very dangerous thing to do, and we encourage you never use your oven to try heating the house. You will produce large volumes of carbon monoxide and the fire danger is just too great. When placing your smoke detector, you want to make sure that you avoid what we call the dead air space, that space in the corner. Smoke is round. It doesn't fit well into the corners, and so a smoke detector that's placed too close to the corners won't get enough smoke to activate. When you place your smoke detector, the smoke detector should be between 4 and 12 inches down from the ceiling or across on the ceiling. So make sure you keep them out of that dead air space. Many people also believe that they'll say to me, I have an electric smoke detector, it's wired in. And that's great. We really think that's wonderful. However, even electric smoke detectors have batteries. Make sure that you test them at least once a month. Pick a day every month, maybe the first Saturday of every month, and test it to make sure they. Sometimes we lose power, sometimes we lose, a breaker will trip and the smoke detectors won't be working. We rely on the batteries in those smoke detectors to save our lives. We need to make sure that even the electric smoke detectors have to be wired in. Think about your home. How many smoke detectors do you have? Do you have enough? Now they have smoke detectors like this. They're dual sensor that carry both sensors. So you get the smoke detector responding just as quickly to a flash fire as it will to a smoldering fire. Remember too that state law requires that every home have a carbon monoxide detector within 15 feet of the sleeping area. Carbon monoxide detectors are very important to warn you of the presence of carbon monoxide in the home. All things that burn a fuel, whether the fireplace, your stove, your furnace, your water heater, they all produce carbon monoxide. There are many types of carbon monoxide detectors on the market. What we would recommend is one that has a digital display. The display will be able to tell you exactly how many parts per million. But if you have any questions, if your carbon monoxide detector is going off or you're not sure, please feel free to call the fire department and have us come out and check it out. If during this winter you're having a problem heating your home, having a problem getting gas, you can contact the Energy Assistance Referral Line at 866-674-6327 for assistance. These simple precautions can go a long way in helping us to meet our goal of decreasing home heating fires this winter. For more information on these or other fire safety related topics, contact the Park Forest Fire Department at 708-748-5605. Thank you and have a very safe winter.